Alright, so we got the newest Global Dokkan producers letter. So here's the July letter from the producers, which, by the way, next month's producers letter, I assume, will be surrounding the worldwide download celebration. So it's kind of crazy, but again, the worldwide download celebration, the units will drop next month on the 28th or so. We're a month away from worldwide, so that's very, very exciting. But regardless, we're going to go ahead and talk about this one. 8th anniversary is still pretty good, right? Obviously. So, hello, this is the operation team of the international version of Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Are you enjoying the ongoing Spirit Bomb Festival Dokkan Anniversary 8th Ultimate Celebration? It's far from over, so keep playing until the end. And then, of course, this month's producer's letter. Let's take a look at the new characters that will be making their appearance for the occasion, as well as new events on the way for the latter half of the 8th anniversary celebration. So, the double legendary summon carnival featuring Gohan, Kid, and Goku will be available from the 24th. So officially confirmed, the 24th in 4 days will be when Kai Goku and the Dragon Ball Z opening Gohan will be in game. Again, obviously post Dokkan Awakening. So Kai Goku here. We'll talk about him first. I feel like people know how good he is, and he's actually still really good even now, even in the new Omega stage that came out for JP. He's really good against Sin too. This guy is just an incredible unit, and while I would not necessarily recommend summoning for him, I think there's a lot of value in actually summoning for this guy still. Especially with tickets, right? We'll talk about that, but there are going to be free tickets. And I think Global will maybe get like ticket packs as well for these banners. I assume they will, right? I don't remember if Global got ticket packs for past Carnival banners, but usually Global likes, giving those ticket packs, right? I mean, the big thing about this guy, he's a stacking defense unit, guards for the first 6 turns. And he's just doing a lot, right? I mean, this is an ability that's interesting, not really too useful, but it's there. But this right here is my favorite ability that he has. He has a 59% heal if you end the turn at under 40% HP, which is really, really good. That's basically gonna heal you almost to max HP again. It feels like usually at least I get to like around 80% HP, unless I'm like literally like 5% HP or something like that, right? This is a really strong ability, and it's very, very nice. I mean, look at that. He's also very key consistent, right? Key 4 here, key 4 here. He gets key 5 here. After he takes 5 attacks, he gets a pretty significant defense buff. 59% multiplicative defense on top of, again, his stacking defense and everything. He has a high chance to nullify Ki Blast supers and counters, right? At the end of battle, he can start doing some pretty decent attack too. Spirit Bomb could do some pretty nice damage, I find, because it's guaranteed critting and it's very easy to get off, right? There just has to be an Earthbred Fighters category ally in the same turn, and he's under 59% HP. It's either 59% HP or below, or from the 5th turn if there's an Earthbred Fighters category ally. So very easy to get even outside of the Earthbred Fighters team, right? If you're running like the Power Wishes team, right? I mean, the only issue with him is his link set. No Prepare for Battle does suck, but he's super key consistent. He's probably like, he's a top 3 slot 1 unit in the game, I guess you could say. Yeah, you could definitely call this guy like a top 3 slot 1 unit in the game, just with everything he's providing. It's just, this guy is really, really crazy. Even his leader skill, Turtle skill 200%, I would say he has the best, the Carnival LR leader skills. I would say he has the best one out of all of them, so that's gonna be pretty nice to see too. Carnival Goku's insane, right? A great unit on so many teams. I think he's just very useful, but his banner is kind of mediocre, right? I guess we're talking about it already. Again, when part 2 starts, you will be able to use these rainbow tickets for the 8th anniversary, and you can summon out of these banners. I mean, if this banner doesn't change, it's like Kai Goku and Tech Carnival Goku really good. Fusion's a monster. I still think he could be solid. He just needs a new team. But this unit is not really that great anymore. This unit sucks. I would honestly say this unit kind of sucks now. You suck, and you're okay. This guy's a stacker and could be useful for like some of these lower end teams, but this banner is not really that great anymore, right? There's not too much value there. And I guess we'll talk about Kid Gohan's banner. It just, okay, yeah, it didn't have base feature. Come on. I'm not a fan of you, but these two are really good. And then everyone else I think kind of sucks. Well, go GG Trio is fine, right? There's a lot of LRs featured here though, which is nice. But I think if you're gonna want to summon, Kai Goku is not the worst option. Honestly, I think that Kai Goku, he's so good. He's so good. He's so good. Now Dragon Ball Z Gohan is also really good, but he's not as good as Kai Goku. And then people aren't excited for Kid Gohan, so I think he's very underrated in the community. He's another defense stacker. He has a bunch of unit super attacks. The difference with this Gohan though is that he has to super attack to get his 30% reduction, and I'm not really a fan of that necessarily. I feel like, yeah, and especially 30% reduction, this should have been 58% damage reduction. To be honest, like to be completely honest, this could have been 58%, and then this guy would be like a absurdly cracked, like a much different cracked. This guy is really good, but I just feel like we look at him on Kai Goku, he doesn't have the heal. He's not like a slot one, tanking unit that Kai Goku is. That like a Power Wishes doesn't have a unit like that. Like really, most of the units aren't like that. Like so many of these teams could use that. Gohan is just like a slot 2-3 unit. You'll finally be able to use an LR Piccolo if you get this guy, I guess, right? But I don't know. And this guy takes a very long time to build up, right? He has to receive what, almost like 7-8 attacks or something like that. That's a lot of attacks. Not as much as Kai Goku, but Kai Goku, I feel like he's just more consistent with what he's gonna be doing. So, yep, that's fun. Okay. His active skill could be pretty nice though, like with him stacking attack. He does, of course, especially on his unit supers, greatly stacking attack, and then it goes directly into here. Only super effective in the active skill for the turn, but I think it's still going to be pretty good considering you do like 4 super attacks after that. This Gohan's good, but just people don't think he's good, I think, and people aren't going to be excited for him, and that's the thing. And his banner is just, I feel like, just worse probably than the Carnival Goku's, probably, I'd say. Yeah, probably. I mean, neither are really that great, but I think these two outweigh, like these two, right? I think for sure overall as a grouping. So yeah, that's the thing with them. They detail a little bit what they do. Truly a valuable character withstands rounds of attacks, only to come back with a vengeance. Interesting description. Yeah, talk about an impenetrable guard. That's a pretty good description of this guy, right? Honestly, I would say this describes Kai Goku. Withstands rounds of attacks, comes back with vengeance, he heals you. Like that describes Kai Goku really well. Okay, let's see what else is here. So there is this as well. Oh, I guess I also want to point out with the tickets. With the tickets, you'll be able to also summon on the 8th anniversary part 1 banners, which is good as well, right? Being able to summon on these guys, because I'm sure many people don't have one of these guys, and they're like, oh, maybe I'll get them with the tickets, and maybe you do get them with the tickets, right? That could be pretty sick. We'll close this here. So next, we have 2 other things. The Dragon Ball opening melody that does start on the 23rd, so in about 3 days. In this event, you'll be able to enjoy some of the most famous Dragon Ball openings, like Chala Hichala, Dan Dan, Kokoro Hikare Teku, right? And then, of course, playing Burst Mode earning coins will allow you to exchange for your favorite opening as set as the background music. Again, keep in mind that'll be only during the anniversary. After the anniversary, you change it, but it becomes a pretty good one. So here's the event here. The Burst Mode isn't really too difficult. Realm of Gods and Super Saiyans. I do have videos up in the channel whenever those goes up. You can feel free to check those out. I feel like these are pretty easy to do. Not difficult at all, honestly. And then you can get the Dragon Ball openings during the anniversary, which is really cool, right? Very, very nice to see that there. And then finally, there's the 8th anniversary friend summon, which Global hasn't had actually last year. Global hasn't got this since the 6th anniversary, but they are bringing it back for the 8th anniversary. 8th anniversary special friend summon will be available from the 24th through the 11th. The special edition of the friend summon will feature characters such as the Elder Kai. Don't miss this chance to recruit characters to raise super attack levels. This is definitely worth summoning for. It might change from what it was, right? But you have all the Elder Kais featured. You have Grand Kai, all the Grand Kais featured, Elder Kai featured, and then you have the Dozen Kai, right? Who could even potentially be a super attacks. I'm sure many people have like so many like friend points saved up. I wouldn't say like use all of your friend points at once, because even though they haven't added a friend point in lore in like like literally since the Great Saiyaman, right? Which were in 2018. I mean, they've been doing a lot of the stuff recently that they haven't really brought back in a while. So I would still recommend obviously saving some friend points, but using a lot of them here would be a good idea. Like honestly, you could probably, if you're like a long-term player, you could probably use like half, especially since it's been 2 years. Like half your friend points would be pretty good, and you'll get so many Kais. This is why global players, by the way, they're like, global players are like, oh my god, I have so many Kais, I gotta be free to play, by the way. And then they have like freaking 2,000 Kais, and then like 500 each of these Kais, and it's like, boy, because you have this banner, you, so annoying, man. I wish I could have all those Kais, but it's like, use your Kais, please. Oh my goodness, stop sitting on like your 2,000 Kais, man, please. Okay, and then, okay, they're talking about the thank you gifts. Was scheduled to distribute 30 stones, 3 Grand Kai of each type, 88th anniversary coins and more during the end of August. Yeah, enjoy the 8th anniversary to the end. More details will be shared in-game and on our official social media. So yeah, that's it. It's good to know when the Part 2 alerts are coming, which is, of course, going to be in 4 days. And yeah, because it's 4 days PST and Pacific time, so we'll see how that goes. Let me know what you guys think about the Kai Goku and the Gohan. If you're going to summon on them, maybe summon on the 8th anniversary main banners, right? If you're excited for them. I feel like people might be excited for Kai Goku, but Gohan not really so much. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.